Well, hello and welcome to Trucking with Schmidt. How are you beautiful people on this awesome day? We are trying to camp. It doesn't look like this campground is going to be our campground though. Alrighty, let's try this again. There will be spots at this one. We were about 20 miles from our original destination to where we wanted to camp, and that was a state campground. At this campground, it's just a small little county campground, so we should be good to go. Holy smokes! My small little campground that I used to know this campground has expanded. It has expanded big time. There are plenty of spots open here. We do need to decide though if we're going to camp here still, because there is absolutely zero shade. We do have an awning on the camper. We could use that. But even with zero shade and the camper's not under any shade whatsoever, tomorrow's fixing to probably be a warm day. We're supposed to break records tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be 98 degrees. Alright, come here. They're open. They're open. Come here, Jack. Come here, Jack. Pets on a leash at all times. Those are the rules, boys. I'm sorry. What do you guys think? Do you think my crew can actually tough it out a little bit and walk on real grass? Or do you think I should get those big green rugs out of fake grass? I say real grass. Yeah, it's kind of moist out. Slobber. Well, it is Friday, September 10th at 7:23 p.m. and we have our campsite. We are located outside of a little town called Rodney, Iowa. I think the park's name is Peters Park. The last time I was out here, there was probably 5 or 6 spots. It wasn't near the size it is now. It has developed into quite a nice campground. It has a little store at it. It has a swimming area, and all it is just an old gravel pit that Monona County, Iowa turned into a campground. As you can see, there's trees behind me. Someday this campground is just going to be amazing, just purely amazing. Will I ever get to use it? I don't know. We're not too sure. Camping is, how do you say, a tricky subject with me nowadays, with everybody probably, in the wise of, before the pandemic started, we used to be able to pull into a campground on a Friday afternoon and get a camp spot. Me and Warden have been camping for 25 years. We started in our little pop tent, we went to a bigger dome tent, and then we got what I call the mansion. It's a huge tent. And then when Tater Tot was born, my daughter, we upgraded to the travel trailer. And then the tornado came, and now we have this 38-foot Sprinter. Love the camper, absolutely love it. But in the past 2 summers, I have not been able to use it more than maybe 3 times. We pull into a campground, and they're full. Now in the state of Iowa, you used to actually have to, the state campgrounds used to be 50% reservable and 50% first come, first serve. Now that campground that we stopped over at before, the Onawa campground over by Onawa, Iowa, it's Lewis and Clark State Park. That campground, it was 100% reservable sites. I'm not sure if that's a new thing that I missed out on, but the last time I checked, there was still those guidelines, but that campground was 100% reservable. As for this one, there's no reservable spots, which is awesome because I am a stubborn person. If I have to reserve a spot to go camp there, most likely I'm not going to camp at that campground, which has become very difficult. Which, you know, that is why I'm leaning towards the side of truck camping. You know, what we've been working on with the dually there is camping in the back of the pickup, more off-grid at not designated campsites, or designated campsites in dispersed areas where they're more spread out. The family doesn't want anything to do with that. They want to strictly camp with their air conditioner, with their TV, with their big, they want this. They want a large camper, and that's my fault, because that was me. I wanted that up until probably 2 years ago, when it came to the point when I couldn't go to my campgrounds on a Friday afternoon and get a spot. It kind of made me realize I need to look into ulterior motives or ulterior things to do in order to get my fix of camping, because I love to camp. Originally, our plan for tonight's meal, I was going to make a beautiful steak with onions and mushrooms and the whole works. It seems I have left the steak at home. Now I have texted Warden and the kids when they come over tonight after they get done with all their school events to bring me my steak, but I'm hungry now. So we're gonna have Johnsonville better with cheddar smoked sausage. And as I put these on here, I just realized I don't even have buns. It doesn't look like steak. A couple hot dogs, that'd be good for me. So that's gonna be supper tonight. Hot dogs and a couple of these barrel drinks. I seen they were still in the fridge from last time we camped. So that works for me. Pork. Do I at least have forks? The simple reason of why this is happening is usually I'm in the trucking, and Warden gets the camper all ready to go to where all I have to do is hook onto it and go. Warden didn't do that. Remember, I'm the stay-at-home one now. It may not be steak, and it may not have a bun, but that's a good brat. Bacon. Bacon is super sexy to watch cook. Are you mesmerized, Paige?
I like the sound.
Yes, the sounds are very nice. How do you hit?
Do it.
Step into it.
Okay. Good.
Like this, yeah.
Good. This?
No, you're going like this. You stretch it. Use those long arms, girl.
Like that?
Stretch it.
What do you
All the
mean?
way out.
Like that?
Yeah. Oh, lock your...
But why do you want to hyperextend?
You're not hyperextending. You're locking.
Like this.
Yeah, you're putting all that... See, watch this. Watch this. Watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh!
Which one hurt worse?
That one! That one hurt worse.
Use that stretch. And don't make fun of my socks.
I don't look fat though.
I'm wearing it this way.
No, it's not hot. It's nice. It's humid.
It's sticky. It's supposed to be record highs today.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that's a boat ramp.
You think it's going to be chilly? I'm actually going to take my shoes off this time. Not right now. We'll see. 20 minutes later. Kind of cool.
Ready? Now, it gets warm.
Does it?
A little bit. I found a big rock. And I can't get up the hill.
2.5 hours later, I am in the water. All the way. All the way to my neck, chin. Yes.
I gotta go.
So it's a success. So we've been finding rocks and throwing rocks and finding rocks and throwing rocks. And Troy's been hanging on to them to see how low he can sink down before he comes back up. Oh, just found another big one. That one hurt my toe.
I got. It's making me sink into the sand.
Is it?
Yeah,
Nice.
a little bit. Not right here, but if I go over here, yeah. It's a struggle.
Are you drowning?
No, it's not
Okay.
drowning. It's struggling.
Because there's not a lifeguard here. You will sink.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, no one will save me, huh? Listen.
Oh, you hear that in the water? That sounds cool.
It's like it's almost hollow.
Our lunch menu today consists of deer steak. Oh no, I overcooked the loin. This is how a bushman does it, right? Well, in the wise of breaking records with the heat thing I talked about earlier, I think it was yesterday or earlier today, we did. 101 degrees is what the pickup said. I left the campground. I went and got ice cream. Had to be done today. It was 101 degrees. We went swimming. I took a nap. And it was just hot. So, what are we doing tonight?
Well, we're fishing.
We're catching some kitties, aren't we?
Yeah.
Meow. Yeah. You gonna growl for me? Come on.
Oh, she did.
Come on. No growling? Okay. I'll put you back in then. Alright, we got the catfish caught. What do we got in there?
Crawfish. I haven't seen a crawfish
Bring it here.
in
Bring it
over
here.
years, Dad.
Let me see this crawdaddy.
Tiny little guy, but crawdaddy.
Where?
See him? All curled up right now.
Oh, there you are.
Little guy.
It's a baby. There you go. There
him
you go,
in.
bud.
Will he pinch me? If not, I know where to hold him on
Just
the back.
use the net and drop him in there.
No, go back to your little rock, buddy. Please.
Carl. Yep, that's what that crawdaddy's name is Carl. We have named our crawdad, gave him a place to live, and I'm thinking there might actually be an aquarium in his future. He's kind of cool. We did find out he's a male. We did a little bit of research there. But he wants to put a little bit more effort into Carl, in the wise of he wants Carl to have a friend. Who knows? We'll go see. This weekend was probably way better than what I anticipated it being. When we couldn't find a spot over there at Blue Lake. So then we went to Rodney, and I kind of, from what I hear, we're kind of lucky that we found a spot there, because some of the people who camp there all the time were telling me that if you're not there by Wednesday night or Thursday, you're not going to get a spot, at least a spot in those shaded trees. We weren't in the shade, we were in the hot area, the sunny area, with the trees haven't grown yet. And as you can see, the sun is still coming down. I think I'm on my third shirt for the day. But fall's coming. The good part is, though, this week, later on in the week, we actually have some better temperatures. So we're going to dig the pickup out, and we're going to actually go do some truck camping, some off-grid truck camping. Give it a try. I have never camped in the back of a pickup before. I've always camped in a tent or that thing right there. So I'm actually looking forward to it. We're going to give it a try. In the wise of why camping's probably never going to be the same, it's not gonna. It took a pandemic for people to realize that, hey, this camping thing is kind of cool. It's kind of awesome. So luckily, you know, it's not a bad thing. There's a lot more people getting their families outside. There's a lot more people taking their kids out for hikes, fishing, adventures, stuff like that. So it's not a horrible thing. For some people like me, I just need to adjust. I need to make reservations when I camp in those campgrounds. I need to get out and truck camp some more. That way I can say I've had the best of both worlds. So you just got to think of it on the positive side, right? That's what we're doing, positive side. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, throw a like down there, and if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe. I'm looking forward to this new camping edition that we're going to try here, and I really hope it works out for while we're home. Alright guys, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.
Oh, I was like, why am I buzzing out? Well, everybody, welcome back to Fun Times with Paige. My back tires are flat, and I found an air compressor, so I might use it, because our regular tire pump is currently not available. But I did find a volleyball, and I am in I got wet. And I am in volleyball. So I've been messing with it. My brother and my father ditched me to do something. I think my dad's going to explore. My brother just left. Oh, here he comes.